Alright, I took a short break before I got back here. So I am here now. Alright. Right, so that's the entrance. That is the entrance. Where we came from, anyway. Or so I thought. Maybe we're on a different level. Oh, maybe we were up there? No. There? Maybe we were there. Maybe we were there. I know we're I saw that turn red as I got close to it and I was like, oh, it's gonna attack me. That's probably not a good place to go anymore. Let's not go that way. It's a silly place anyway. Oh, this is all a silly place. Alright.
You're trembling. Let me swaddle you in viscera and wrap you in the nature of my bones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Get out of my head.
I'm pretty sure that's his
You
mom.
could crack open your helmet like a walnut. Let in the new light, and my voices will still. Not in the spaces we know, but in between.
Yeah, it wouldn't let us.
Scanner. Looks like it opens a door to an elevator.
Yeah, we're not even allowed in.
Discarded pieces block the path. Rain stances. Unanswered question.
Uh-huh. Hey, look, that's a hand. We could sure use a hand right now. I'm not gonna even finish that. Alright, it's terrifying that's even moving to begin with. Alright. Oh, did you listen to, like, the sounds of our feet? It goes all squishy. I don't think we can go any further this direction. Maybe this was just sort of here. Why is an ultrasound here?
Oh, there are more of those things?
They called to them, and they answered. Outside time in a trance.
Nope.
Manipulated, contorted their beings until they emerged from chaos anew.
Find the door code.
Numbers is their meaning.
Nope. Alright. Why? What? Why?
Holy shit. That's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals? The copies.
Holy... Whoa! We're like... Okay, so like... Wait, what do these dates say? Subject... Okay, these are probably copies, but we are probably also copies. It's entirely possible that that I am, is a copy. And this is an extended experiment by the Orochi Corporation to see how humans will deal with a filth infestation on Mars. And they, at the same time, while they're excavating Mars to find more information on the alien civilization that was here. So, like, it's an extensive thing. So we've probably been dead several times.
Expendable assets to Orochi. Wasn't enough to know all our secrets. They can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
If the Icarus Project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put Invictus crew at risk, a replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has occurred. Severe violations of a company policy include the following: unauthorized transmission of operations information to an outside source regardless of content, verbal threat of intent to control or sabotage their mission objectives or company equipment, homicide, witnessing a homicide gets you killed too, alright, sustaining a fatal or crippling injury, just getting hurt, alright, witnessing the retrieval or release of a cloned subject, oh, well, alright, please review, okay, so he's, this person we are, whether we are a copy or an original, is dead several times over by Orochi, if Orochi ever finds out that this has happened here, which they probably already know. Status update: primary systems active. Cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no signs of deterioration through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan completed. So, they're also capable of implanting the memory of these originals in there. So, it's entirely possible that this has just been a repeated thing over and over again. And I like that Shane here immediately became aware that there's a possibility we're not the originals. We're just an implanted copy. That would be why... Okay, this is why there was that ultrasound in the other room. These are like other clones, I'm guessing, in their fetal stages.
It doesn't end.
Split from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs. Pain, a cancer fed by reality.
Alright, Mom. Anyway. Experiment 279 Project Icarus. We are experimenting with the substance phenomenon entity oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova prefers to call Z-Path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation, as per the Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of this preternatural containment are the same as cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. Hybrid human? Hybrid human? If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied minute amounts of the filth on cloned cells using the safety protocols and observed. Effects were largely similar, with the molecules of containment attacking the cells. However, the process moved more slowly than observed before. Huh. Here's another thing before I forget to talk about it. So, his hand has that scar on it. Does that scar pass on to the clone? Because that scar might actually make the difference between whether or not we're the original or we are the clone. Hard to say. Oh wait, we could... When they say hybrid, do they mean, like, hybrid clone and human? Or, like, hybrid between alien and human? Or hybrid between filth and human? I think alien-human is a possibility, though it's also entirely possible that the cloned hybrid human tissue that they're referring to is just cloned mixed with regular human tissue. Anyway, it's we don't know. The filth has escaped. I've sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I've injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory that the filth flows, even undulates along dimensions outside of our perceived theory, may have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I'm recording the findings of this mishap before it's... Who is this person? This isn't Chandra, is it? We actually don't know because we didn't log into this. This was just open. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulating myself on my rationalism. But then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me. And I thought I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs are begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully or they misbehave. I've made careful regimen of making sure not to look at any one part of my body for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on him, except for my right arm. Good arm. I'm a scientist. Scientist. They're infected with filth. Cut off my arm today. Right arm, good arm. Only uncorrupted part, pristine. It will be pristine forever. Stored good arm and more. Code 9510. I'm a scientist. I will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. Scientist, scientist, scientist. Wait, is this the person that became the thing in the other room? Maybe. Okay, so 9510. Yeah, 9510. That startled me for reasons that I will not disclose. Mostly that I'm a chicken. Alright. So this is the morgue. So can we open any of these? I guess we can. Well, it's empty. Oh, why is... Okay.
Oh god. That's disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
See that scar on his hand? You see that? Like, is that... I should probably get this in my inventory before the filth infects me. Alright. I wanted to see what was in there. I really wanted to see. Okay. So, new developments in the story. Like, he refers to that as a scar, but if it's like a birthmark, then that would be there for the clone. And if it's a scar that his mom gave him because, like, her filth allowed her to see the future or what have you, who knows? I don't know. Oh, we saw this on our way down the elevator. Anyway, do I want to go this way? I don't. Do I? Okay. So this is the scientist, you can tell because of all the equations on the wall there. Okay, I'm just glad that room is sealed shut.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on! Come on! Open! Come on! Shit! Okay, come on, close! Close, you piece of shit, close!
Bye, scientist.
Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
Maybe we're okay? Okay, I was wrong. I thought this was where we came from, but no. We're just going deeper. Hey, look, checkpoint.
Strangely, it tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
My mind opened like a nocturnal flower, aching for the pollinator bat. I got through nameless eons and inconceivable dimensions to worlds of elder outer eternity. Oh, how rock casts a shadow. A corona's
Nice. Okay. So, we know that the infection with the filth, if we are infected, which I'm pretty sure we are, will be spreading if that voice starts to mimic our voice.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Locked in. What are they keeping here? New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them. They are inevitable.
A thought just passed my mind here. So, this is taking place far into the future from, like, the present day in Secret World, at least as far as I know, because Secret World 10 seems to be taking place in whatever the present is. What if we've been through these cycles of death and rebirth for a very long time on Mars here? Like, Shane here thinks it's like, you know, he's only been here, what, a few months? I don't know how long they've actually been here, but they've actually died here several times, and each time they just sort of remake it, reset things, what have you, and then try again to create this new Eden. And I wonder if the reason why they do that is because the Earth itself is effed. Like if the, and this is why New Eden is being created, because Earth is effed and infected with filth. It's entirely possible. There's a camera here for reasons. I don't know why, but there it is. Here. What's this?
The clock is stuck on 4:23.
Okay.
Meeting at 5:12? That's oddly specific. The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
On Earth. That which cannot be seen.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around for some clues.
Use last. Communication with the dreamer requires a sensory-deprived environment, even for you. Use these settings: 20, 100, 100. Lighting, sound, numbing. Huh. With Dreamer. Dreamer? The Dreamers are, at least to my understanding of Dreamers, the Dreamers are sort of like the big Lovecraftian entities that are the filth. They are asleep, and if they woke up, they would eat stars. So, like, they don't, that's why they should never wake up. But they do try to draw people in to wake them up, is the thing. So if they're speaking with dreamers, that would be how the filth infected this place. Gosh. Stasis activated. Doesn't seem to be a lot up here anyway. Okay. So, usage of speculative was a 4-letter word. Let's try Eden. Is it Eden? I don't remember. Ah, that's it. Alright.
An
Eclipse.
emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
Stasis equipment. Blast Tor's active magnetic stasis field online. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild animalistic frenzy. So this facility beneath our encampment up top has already gone to, like, I noticed early on that there seems to be barracks for lots of people to live in. So they have been here for quite a while already. Probably, anyway. I was able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ears. I can see the crew of the Cyrano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all my being, and they stare through cracked helmets, the filth reaching out towards me. I can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I've activated the proper protocols. I doubt they will be enough. Doors will automatically unlock in the event that subject of the Eclipse is released. Oh. We will have to release the Eclipse subject to get out of here. Which will probably not be good.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
Project Symmetry. The numbing agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragment under control is created from the strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of an emergency, the Invictus can be launched. A self-guiding rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communications specialist Delapour was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and its location at the offsite communication dish, he is considered the operative with the most chances of success in case of a catastrophic event. He'll knows the trigger word and will use it as his discretion. Okay, so this is important too. Delapour is this other guy who's sort of been on his own for a while and seeing, quote-unquote, the witch, and he made the cairns, if I'm understanding and attaching people to names correctly. So, Invictus can be launched. Self-guiding rocket has been attached to the payload. So they can shoot off a rocket to kill this thing, maybe? I don't know. That might be what we end up doing. Emergency protocol. Father, the Cyrano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. The filth has reacted violently and unpredictably, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. I've shut down Project Eclipse. An emergency kill signal has been sent to shut down communication via Angelus. We will leave no trace. Semper Service Control. Okay. So the Cyrano just crashed. According to this. And according to our knowledge of how time has been flowing anyway, the Cyrano just crashed. But this place looks like it's been abandoned for months. Or at least weeks, maybe. Filth can infect things quickly, but I don't think it's this quickly. Well, then again, filth is filth. Who knows what filth can do? They can do anything, really. Cyrano, catalog number. I don't know what that even means. The Immortal Engine. As you know, we owe a great debt to the work of Dr. Cynthia Newhart. The site was chosen based on her later work, notes and research kept under the strictest clearance. While her exhaustive library of equations and squalid symbology has been daunting, our analysis still continues to see results. Most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You are already aware of the fragment of a dreamer, which we recovered. Research continues to the significance of this fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by Amundsen's expedition to Antarctica, we were able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Though excavations of Site 9, the team is excited to announce that we'll have uncovered an actual Gaia engine on Mars. Oh gosh, really? Further exploration in the chamber containing the engine has been halted and we defer to your judgment. They found an engine! The issue with this is every time I read one of these I have to explain something briefly or theorize something briefly because I just have a lot of thoughts about this, and I'm also trying to explain to people who maybe haven't seen Secret World. So a Gaia engine is sort of it's so hard to fully understand because I don't fully understand it, but they're really important for controlling how reality works. Gaia herself has these chosen people called bees that you play as in the MMO, Secret World Legends, and you are tasked with finding a Gaia engine and healing it, basically, in one of your things that you have to do. And they're basically, like, they are controls for, like, the reality, I think. So Orochi here has found a Gaia engine, though generally only bees can really enter them, if I understand correctly. Intercepted unauthorized video transmission. Pounding, muffled talking. This is Trevor Graham, commander of Cyrano. An EMP fighter systems, and we're currently hurtling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Fuck protocol, fuck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us the coordinates and I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Baduri drew the short star when the heat shield controls malfunctioned. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew. But we followed procedure. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face, when he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness, a spider webbing of black oil across the entire thing, leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the fucking helmet. Constanza grabbed his arm and that shit crawled up her suit, wrapped around, squeezing itself inside. Pounding increases in volume. The pounding? The airlock. I couldn't let him back in. The infection. Just being near it made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter, though. The effing hatch won't close. Anytime they're going to burst apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel are lucky. They're still asleep in their pods. Won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me, all of it. This is the Cyrano. I'm about to enter the Martian atmosphere and secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't care about the lives they lose to do it. You hear me, Orochi? The whole world is going to see this thing. The whole effing world will know. End transmission. So that's what happened. Huh. Interesting.
I'm getting out of here. I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Eclipse.